And I'm sure pengalaman ni dekat Spain is a very different experience.
I enjoyed my stay kat sana.
Wow. Buenas noches, apa khabar? You are watching GMW Motif Trending. The reason why, sebab hola, loko. Kita bersama dengan Mamat Spain today. He's in the house, man. Studio. Come on, man. All the way from Espanyol. Loko.
Yes, hola guys. I'm Mamat Spain.
Okay, I think the first question, the obvious question we need to ask. Dari mana datang ni Mamat Spain? Because you don't look Spanish to me, right?
Really?
Yeah, bro, you don't say, man.
Have you seen Spanish in real life?
Nah, that's a good question. No, I haven't. But I've seen La Casa de Papel.
La Casa de Papel is money heist in English. They call it La Casa de Papel.
Yes.
Okay, where I got this name Mamat Spain is actually way back when I was in Spain lah, dekat Espanyol. Itu time was COVID.
Oh, okay.
2020. TikTok also start macam during that. Remember during COVID,
everyone was making content.
So I was like, oh, my friend was telling me link about this TikTok and everything. So everybody was like doing content, tengah bikin content dekat TikTok kan. I think what I can do inside this TikTok mini, I mean a content. So I said, okay, I want to share lah my pengalaman Spanyol, pengetahuan Spanyol tu dengan my friends. Then I said, okay, apa nak letak kan? So I say a typical Malay punya, you know, normal boy or normal guy. So I say, okay, I just go with Mamat. And because since my content is about Spanish punya pengetahuan, so I said, okay lah, let's go. I decided on Mamat Spain. So that's where I got the name and how I zeroed down to what I want to call myself on TikTok lah.
I see.
So what does your wife call you?
My wife call me, oh, nama dia terlampau sayang sangat. Nanti you rasa dia dengar je macam alamak.
Jatuh cinta pula. Sebab kita pun nak tahu nama betul dia kan.
Oh, my real name. Okay.
Real name.
Okay. My real name is Nurizafi bin Abdul Kadir. That is my real name. Okay, so lepas ni korang semua dah tak boleh balik tau. Aku dah bilang kasih nama betul, jadi korang aku nak kena lock, aku nak bakar ni tempat.
Sekali dengan orang yang tengah tengok sekarang ni, korang kat rumah tu hati-hati tau. Jangan keluar rumah
Okay, so the thing is, macam baru-baru ni ada satu lah. Korang jangan gelak. Ini macam takut dah dekat sini. Tak lah. Okay, so recently adalah satu podcast ni yang menjadi satu sejenis perbualan lah dekat social media. Podcast that you did di mana macam you membuka ruang untuk menjawab a few questions about your past. And I think there's a lot of things in there yang macam walaupun you dah ceritakan dekat podcast hari tu, masih ada banyak soalan yang muncul daripada podcast tersebut. So hari ni kita nak tanya a little bit about it. Tapi sebelum tu, can you tell us a little bit about the podcast and apa yang berlaku hari tu?
Okay, the podcast, okay, what I did down here yang dah bikin semua and what I wanted to do is basically everything goes back to Dato' Aaron himself lah. Dato' Aaron is a long time friend. So he saw lah my sincerity in changing to be, I mean, a better person lah kan. And he senang cakap apa tau, he bukakan tu jalan lah. So like he allow me to bikin my TikTok content dekat his office. He call us, me and my wife, over to his place to tidur sana, makan sana and everything. So thanks to him, I mean that's why I'm here today, because of my followers also. But dekat itu podcast also is because of him. He told them that you guys need to listen to my friend punya pengalaman kat Spanyol.
Macam mana you boleh terlibat in that situation in the first place? So untuk korang yang mungkin macam Amy yang tak tengok podcast tersebut, you've been to prison, how many times? A lot of times lah. And total imprisonment, probably 18 years, 9 in Singapore and 9 in Spanyol, kat negeri Spanyol. 9 kat Singapura, 9 kat Spanyol.
That's almost a decade in each country.
Yeah, if you want to simply say macam apa tahu, kalau ada budak kecil tu daripada baby dah 18 tahun lah, budak tu dah besar.
Ya weh. That's what I was about to ask tadi sebenarnya. Sebab saya ada tengok klip podcast tu tau. You cerita pasal pengalaman dalam penjara tu. Yang dia orang ada kedai runcit kat dalam tu.
Yeah, true,
Korang boleh
true.
beli like rokok, you can beli like what TV pun boleh beli kat situ.
True.
Like,
in fact kat dalam sana kalau kita tengok dekat TV program banyak ataupun diorang wear a uniform right inside.
Yeah.
But down there in Spain you wear your home clothes. You can ask your family members or for example at that moment my ex-girlfriend to bring back my clothes, my comforter, my alas katil semua tu bawa balik cuci and datang balik.
And I'm sure pengalaman ni dekat Spain is a very different experience from the prison system in Singapore kan.
I enjoyed my stay kat sana. To compare it with Singapore prison.
Whoa, that's
so it's like if I can compare kan, kira masa kata kalau ada hotel tu ada star, Singapore I give dia 2 star je lah. Di sana I kasih dia 4 star.
Bruh, Spain punya penjara 4 star.
Okay. Kita ada banyak lagi soalan.
In fact of welfare.
We're not encouraging you to go there and stay.
Singapore Bay Prison, I mean they treat everybody equal.
Okay.
I mean clean and everything. But because I've stayed there kan, I'm comparing aja lah. Pasal kalau you already stay there, I mean it's a good place. Singapore, I mean they treat everybody equal. Means your quantity amount of food like this, everybody eat the same amount of food. They are given macam nobody special lah.
No favoritism.
No,
semua tak ada.
Yeah, and I don't like down there. The last time I went there because Singapore is moving forward so fast that they want you to have they want you macam I'm not going to be into prison anymore.
In the first place, macam mana you boleh terlibat in a situation yang boleh membawa you ke situ?
Every individual nobody likes to be rejected. Perempuan baik, lelaki baik, because sometimes during school days ke apa kan, kita kadang-kadang group tu kira style lah kan orang kan, but you need to fit into the group, then you can be part of them, for example. So like as a kid kan, when you go through that phase kan, sometimes it will leave a mark inside you, you know. For example, you want to meet with this type of people, they say, hey bro, engkau pergi jalan lah bro, engkau nak campur dengan kita, betul ke? Kau tengok kau punya diri sendiri or something like that. So I think as much as we could kan, we don't want to feel that rejection in life. So when you meet a group of people, a group of friends who treat you well, you know, that kind of thing, you know, when you're a part of something, how special is that? Kan kita rasa macam istimewa lah kalau itu group accept. Tak kira lah, group bola, group budak-budak motor, there's a lot of group and only macam a certain group of people that the law doesn't allow them to go further because of the activities they are doing lah.
So would you say, senang cerita, you mix with the wrong crowd lah?
They are not the wrong crowd, but the activities that we do is wrong in the eye of law lah.
How old were you then, if you don't mind?
Singapore, I think 19 years old.
19?
And this is very young.
Then subsequently, I went to prison. That one was my first violent case, assault. I assault someone. Then it gradually went more and more and more. Prison, I think military prison, I went in 3 times in Singapore, and normal prison another 3 more times.
Oh,
wow. Sorry if it takes us a moment to process, but I've never heard a story like this in my life, you know.
And I've never been to jail, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Not to say I want to go to jail. Just trying to lighten the mood here, right, guys?
No, I think
it feels a bit tense right now.
I mean, unfortunately, what you said is right. Like, even kalau kita tengok human psychology, every human has this intense need dekat dalam kita punya subconscious of belonging to something. That is a basic human need. But unfortunately, tak kisahlah kita group bola ke apa, we're all accountable for our own decisions at the end of the day.
Exactly.
But I'm also a firm believer in rehabilitation as well, so I think that's very important. So let me get the timeline clear. So after military, then you had like some gap, and then it was all in Singapore.
No, Singapore, the military punya when we have to serve our national service and when you when you went into prison, they will stop your time. So they will stop. You keluar prison, you continue that 2.5. For example, I've done 6 months of my national service. Okay. I went into prison, the military prison for 1 month. For example, the first time. Okay. So they stop. So meaning my friend will end in, for example, December, end of this December. So I will finish next year January. So when I went into prison, like for example the total of 9 years, so everything they will stop. Bila I keluar prison, they will call me back, I'll go again, even though I don't feel like going, I have to go, so they start again. Then they will stop, they start, they stop. So my national service is actually after 10 years then I finished my national service, and they actually not finished. they discontinued my service lah, senang cakap lah.
Lama sangat ni.
They said tak payah lah, kita pun dah tak nak kau lah, kau pergi balik lah sudah.
Mamat Spain,
kau ni menyusahkan kita lah, betul lah. Nak kira kau masuk keluar. Kau pergi balik lah.
Ya, faham.
So I actually have some more service that I need to finish, but they said tak apa, kau balik.
Okay.
Tak payahlah.
I have a question. So during this, at one point you left Singapore untuk pergi ke Spain.
But this after dah habis semua lah.
This is after semua dah selesai.
Yeah, I went to Spain in 2008.
Okay. What was the reason for the move?
No, why did you go to Spain? Kenapa pergi
I
Spain?
told you already, right? I told just now. Remember I said that I went to Spain because I still love what I'm doing and.
Okay.
I see. So it was
So those
find a
activities brought you
different
there.
environment. I see.
So the last sentence in Singapore was a gangsterism punya sentence. After 5 years and I finished that sentence, keluar. In Singapore we need to serve 1 year probation lah. If you guys see kadang they use a tag on their leg.
Oh yes.
So they know your whereabouts. Yep. So I cannot go back to my tempat dulu yang my permainan ke mana-mana or places where I got into trouble and everything. So they pantau macam itulah. After that 1 year, during that 1 year I already asked some of my friends I think I need to keluar dari Singapore. I cannot lah. Singapore I feel dah macam I'm like a bird inside a small cage. I cannot move around. My movement is being restricted, which I don't like. That's why I say I asked around. So they said, bro, good news. Okay, tell me the good news. Apa yang baik sangat dengan berita ni? Cakap. Cakap, okay bro, you want, you can go out. Kita jom keluar dari Singapore. Just bring me anywhere. Bawa aku ke mana saja guys. Janji jangan Singapore. So that time I already decided if I'm gonna serve more prison punya sentence, I prefer to do it luar dari Singapore. So they said, okay, you going to Europe. I said, baik ni. Europe, here I come. so itulah, that's the reason why I left Singapore and I went to Europe.
Menarik.
And this European prison, you can buy TVs.
Yeah.
It's
And
next
the
level.
But you must have money to buy lah. The money that you have extra inside your peculio, for example, your family send you 500. So one TV will cost around 220, for example, kan. So you said I want to buy a TVC. So you need an authorization. You write a request form that you want a television macam gitu. Nanti diorang hantar dekat dia punya department. They will go through that. They say okay, duit cukup. Okay, probably in 1 week's time or 5 days you get your TV lah.
Wait. Okay, so when you get the TV, because technically benda ni kira macam kau perlukan duit juga untuk survive dalam prison tu.
True. Actually, you don't need money to survive inside prison because they give you food.
Yeah.
They have the normal, every prison in the world.
The basic food.
Yes.
Memang dia orang bagi.
3 meals a day mesti diorang kasih. Kat sana, they have this alcohol zero, they call it. Sin alcohol means beer with alcohol. So they sell it inside prison. Radler Beben dengan San Miguel. So yeah, but without alcohol, it's without alcohol lah. So because down there is normal to them. So people still have the taste of beer, but it's without alcohol.
Okay.
Was it difficult to macam
Assimilate
adjust
yourself?
dengan the lifestyle of the people there?
I was lucky, even though I dekat negeri mana pun kat Wilau, I don't have, my family's not there, my friends not there, I still have their support, especially from my mom, my brothers, my family. So they are always there with me no matter where I am. Having that, my time kat sana dah tak berapa susah. Because, okay, the easiest way to manipulate a person is when a person is in trouble or dalam kesusahan. He's vulnerable.
Yep.
True?
Betul.
So some people know how to exploit. Okay lah bro, jangan risau lah bro. Kau nak duit ke? Aku boleh jadikan kau tak boleh ada duit, tapi you need to do something for me. For example, I follow my mafia boss, China mafia boss dekat sana. So dekat dalam prison, yes, there's a hierarchy also lah. So usually that guy kalau kat luar, dia hierarchy dan macam gitu, jadi semua orang kenal sama dia. So we will listen to one person lah. Or tak pun nanti siapa yang paling lama dekat situ. So it will zero down to that je lah. My boss is actually the person I met him inside prison. my Fair China pay boss tu, after all the tests that dia the ujian kan, and he tested me, he said that, kau kat luar ni kerja dengan siapa? I said, I kerja dengan Denny lah. Oh, yang Denny yang kau kerja tu, dia kerja dengan aku. Sekarang kau jangan risau, apa-apa semua kau kerja direct dengan aku sudah. So it was like that. So from that day onwards, my life imprisonment dah jadi senang because my boss got a lot of money. And like I said lah, apa benda dekat Ekonomato tu, yang kat Kedai Mamak tu, dekat bilik dia ada setengah tu benda. So my life inside prison, for example lah, nak cakap senang kan, that is easy from that moment. So bila keluar pun, I follow my boss.
Was it hard to leave dari segi macam, because you're part of a group now,
Mm-hmm.
what was there like, can you just walk away from this lifestyle?
Kalau kita tahu tak senang nak keluar, right?
My boss died.
Oh.
my boss died.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a light-hearted question?
This
is a light-hearted question.
Oh, light-hearted question.
Since kita...
Should I laugh after this?
Yeah. Since kita tengah raya kan sekarang. Kita tengah raya. You mesti pernah beraya dalam prison. How was the perayaan dalam prison masa raya?
Oh, okay. I miss Hari Raya a lot when it's in prison because it's totally different.
Yeah.
But they have Muslim down there. Most Muslim are from Morocco, Africa.
Okay.
So they are the one who celebrate. So down there we call Eid Mubarak lah. Bila nak Hari Raya nak cakap Eid Mubarak, Eid Mubarak. Pasal different kat Singapore pun nanti we will listen to lagu Hari Raya. Sana tak ada, alamak ada lagu Hari Raya.
Betul.
Siapa nak bawa diss Melayu kasi kau dengar lagu Hari Raya?
Betul, siapa nak bawa?
But I think bila it comes to days like this, all Muslim in the world celebrate it sama.
Mungkin Mamat Spain boleh cerita sikit pasal penghijraan yourself from your past life to this,
okay.
you know, like
okay.
that moment, you know, like, that you switched.
Okay, my journey kan starts is when my son dah start nakal-nakal lah. Dia dah maybe inside, dia dah in his teens kan. Dah biasalah budak-budak nakal-nakal kan. The nakal-nakal part I still okay, I understand budak-budak kecil kan. So bila dah start keluar balik gaduh lah, pergi balik gitu macam, then my mum dah start bising-bising because there's incident where my mum found pocket knife inside my son's school bag. So every time she took out that pocket knife, there will be another pocket knife inside. So that is when I see that okay, this is the time that I need to step in lah. And my son dah involved in a rioting case, kira macam ramai-ramai gaduh macam budak-budak kan. In Singapore we call it rioting. Kat sini rusuhan is it? No, rusuhan is a different one.
Kat sini kita panggil mosh pit.
Oh, mosh pit. That one you go gig.
Tak tahu lah sini panggil apa.
So man, a group orang gaduh, kids. So he was sentenced to court. That was the time when my mother, we all talk, when I decided that I need to go back and give him my fullest support lah. I want to tell him no matter what, I'm going to be there for him lah. Baik buruk, he have to go prison or not what, but let's see lah. Then I go back down there. Then like I said, dekat siapa kita nak minta bantuan ni kalau dah try all means kan. Because dia juga akan. So my son was lucky and the person up there say that okay, I think my son deserve a chance kan kat luar. So dia tak masuk prison. Then after that he got married and now I think he's a better person and he's a better place right now in his life.
If you could go back in time to a younger version of you when you were like, I don't know, 17, 18 and bagi satu je nasihat.
Like what I gave my son lah, is no matter what you want to do, it's you who want to do it. And how you want to do it or what is you decide. I shouldn't, we remember when time and dulu kalau kawan cakap apa pun kita dah susah nak cakap no.
Betul. Betul.
Itu no tu punyalah susah. Alamak, nanti kawan aku cakap apa pula. Nanti aku cakap, dia ini tak boleh harap lah. So that no tu, I think, like I said lah, you need to do this because you want to do it.
Yeah.
Don't have this peer pressure. Don't feel that you are pressure. Don't feel that everybody's doing it, you need to do it. No. Decide something because you already weigh your options. Then decide. So when anything go wrong, you cannot blame others. Blame yourself. Blame yourself. Don't say my bapa salah, my mak salah, ajak I macam ni. No. It's you lah. You decide what. Kalau tak, jangan bikin lah. In life, they say you need to make the fullest of your life lah. Especially when you're young. Kan? There's a lot of other things that you can do during your youth age than to waste it inside prison.
You heard that? There's more things you can do outside prison.
True.
It's true.
Contoh, you can learn Spanish on TikTok.
It's true.
Hello Mamat Spain kat TikTok.
Dekat situ.
Lucky for us, we are face to face with we can learn right now.
Sebelum kita habiskan conversation kita hari ni, tu habla Espanyol.
Claro. Sí.
See, we learn something new every day.
You're a Spanish expert now, bro.
I rasa macam
So
sikit
guys,
lagi.
kalau nak belajar banyak, I have all these simple words, tak panjang-panjang perkataan, because I'm planning to continue. I have a YouTube channel dulu. I'm gonna post video yang panjang-panjang dekat sana. Pasal kat TikTok tak ada orang suka tengok video panjang-panjang. Diorang suka yang 1 minit, 2 minit paling kuat lah. Because they will just tak, yang ada pun like skip. Tapi tak tengok. They just want to tell their friend that they like their video. So you like my video, right?
Betul.
Sangat normal lah.
Everybody has done that. So I try to make the video as short as possible. My prank pun I try to bikin the shorter. But all those longer videos, I'm gonna post it kat my YT or FB. I still belum decide. And Dato' Aaron also, there's a lot of things that we are planning for. I mean, new things tu. Jadi orang, alamak, something new itu macam kan. You guys kalau nak belajar yang sikit-sikit, pasal kat situ pun I got do something new. I say I do the thing I call it, jom kita melanyul. So melanyul, Malay and Spanyol. Okay. Melayu dengan Spanyol I mix them. So my ayat is in Malay, but I'll put some words in Spanish.
I see.
So kita melanyul.
That's interesting actually. But I have one last request.
Oh, ada?
One last one.
Apa ni pula?
Boleh tak bagi ucapan raya dalam bahasa Espanyol?
Oh my gosh. Okay, jom.
Tapi ucapan dia kira
okay. Tapi jangan pendek, bagi dia panjang sikit punya ucapan lah.
Okay, buenos chicos. Ya estamos llegando el fin de Ramadán y estoy seguro de esto, vosotros ya estás haciendo muy bien, ayunando en todo, y el día de Eid va a ser dentro de unos días y yo quiero felicitaros. Eid Mubarak.
Yes,
Good
sir.
luck kepada producer kita dah subtitlekan apa yang dicakap tadi.
Yo, that's awesome, man.
Itu saya nak tengok bila dia post nanti dia punya subtitle. Saya nak cari macam mana.
Aduh.
Thank you so much sekali lagi kepada Mamat Spain sudi join us for GMW Motif Trending hari ni.
That's it. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Betul.